How's it going, y'all? Rowdy Riles back with another video, and I am super duper excited for this one. It's a figure I've been waiting a long time for. There's still another one that I'm waiting even longer for that I just can't wait for. It's my favorite character other than Spider-Man. You all know what it is, but you don't know who it's from. It is the Bandai SH Figuarts Indiana Jones. Finally, I was waiting and waiting on Amazon or wherever, because that's the only place I knew to find him. I don't usually shop on Amazon. But I saw he was up there. He was like $95, $90, $78, or like $82. And then finally he got down to like $75. And I was like, ooh. So I snapped him up as quick as I could. And yeah, so finally, with all of that being said, let's take a closer look at the box. And then we'll get the SH Figuarts Indiana Jones by Bandai open. Yay! Oh my gosh. So, taking a closer look at the box, of course you can see we've got that nice artwork of Indiana Jones on the front. It says Indiana Jones SH Figuarts, a bunch of stuff in Japanese down here. SH Figuarts is a standard action figure series that uses art style and technology of Tamashii nations to pursue character expressions through humanoid action. As if you're familiar with them at all, you know that they're pretty well articulated. Bandai Namco, all the stuff that we see in there. So yeah, that's the front. On this side, SH Figuarts Indiana Jones with the figure down there in a little bit of Japanese. Also says Raiders of the Lost Ark. On the back, Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark, SH Figuarts, all the accessories, some shots of the figure, a bunch of Japanese, a sticker that shouldn't be there. On this side, in shiny gold, SH Figuarts, once again, another shot of the figure. Top of the box, bottom of the box. And with all of that being said, it belongs in a museum. Da 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 da. Da da da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. And here is our SH Figuarts Indiana Jones out of the box. As you can see, he looks amazing. We are going to get closer here so you can see the better details, like his jacket, which is finely detailed. It looks like leather. It doesn't quite have a wash on it, but it still looks great. He's got his nice pants, his whip, his shoes, all that great stuff that we're used to with his costume. We haven't even gotten to the head sculpt yet, and by gosh, doesn't look like Harrison Ford, which you love to see. Here he comes round right here. You can see it's Harrison Ford on a 6-inch figure with his signature fedora and that off-white shirt that he wears for his various adventures. And of course he's got his trusty bullwhip, gun holster, belt, all that great stuff that we're used to. His trusty fedora looks amazing. Gosh, this figure just blows the Hasbro figure out of the water. I don't know what the Mezco's even gonna do. I'm gonna be flabbergasted when the Mezco finally comes. But yeah, he's a great figure. I cannot wait to get into the accessories and all that stuff and talk more about this figure, because look at him, it's Indiana Jones. The best Indiana Jones we've gotten so far in 6-inch scale, of course. The newer ones are going to be better, of course, and the more you pay, the better it's going to be, of course. Checking out his height, our SH Figuarts Indiana Jones to the top of his fedora stands at about 6.5 inches. So, you know, that's right in scale with someone who's in a 6-inch line with a hat on. 6.5. Right on the money, because Harrison Ford is not a short dude. He's like 6'2", 6'3", something like that. So yeah. Going over the articulation, let's start at the top of the head. As you can see, nice forward. Really far forward, actually. He's looking down in his own head. Did not notice that was gonna be that far. Back about that far. To the side. A lot of movement there. So head, a lot of movement in that area. Shoulder, butterfly joint. No bicep cut, but there is a swivel there. Single elbow. It's a false double elbow, but you get 90 degrees at least. Then we get nice articulation in the torso. Forward about that far, back about that far. It has two sections, the midsection and this ball peg down here at the waist. No drop down hips or anything like that. Legs go forward about that far, to the side about that far, back not very far at all. His butt gets in the way. Cannot kick his own butt because we do have a single knee there at the knee, of course. No boot cut, but there is a swivel for him on, well, not a full swivel up there, but mostly a full swivel down here as far as you'd want it to go. Coming down, we do get rockers and toe joints on his shoes, and side to side, all that good stuff. And all of the hand joints are on a floating peg. So if you've seen an SH figuarts, you know they go whichever direction. You just gotta be careful because they're very thin and very easily broken. So always be careful with that. But as far as articulation goes, he poses really well. A lot better than the Hasbro one because there's more engineering, more money, all that good stuff put into him. But as you can see, he's putting up his dukes to punch some Nazis in the face because that's what Indy does. So yeah, he's a great figure. He articulates really well, and I'm sad I missed him last year. But gosh, am I glad to have him. So let's go over the accessories. Yeah, so accessories. First of all, Indiana Jones does not have one of his signature items on, which is his satchel, which we have right here. It's nicely painted. It's got a fade from the leather that's newer to the worn leather closer to his sides. We've got a golden belt buckle there. We've got painted buttons on the canvas bag as well. It is a World War I gas mask, by the way. That's what the bag is. It's not the mask, it's just the bag that holds like the air and stuff. But that's where Indy got that. So we have this accessory. We're going to do something that requires, because he can't put it on right now, it's supposed to go under his jacket. So we're going to take the jacket off because he comes with another accessory that I'm going to show you all really quick. All right, so here he is with the jacket on. We just pop, gosh, that kind of flew, didn't it? Pop his arms off, and then come off, of course, because we've got that. So then we can put his satchel on, and then we get his arms without the jacket on, which is really nice because Hasbro didn't do that. They just gave us one version and another version, and then we didn't get to mix and match. But here we get the best of both worlds because these arms, I'll probably just show you this one and then do the other one because it's hard to do on camera. They just pop into the socket like that. Let me see, I can probably do the other one. You gotta make sure that you're putting the right butterfly joint into the right shoulder. But you just pop it in there, and yeah, there's Indy without his jacket on. So for now, we're gonna do the rest of his accessories without the jacket on because I wanna see him like that. And if you wanted a closer look at how they engineered these arms, there's like multi joints on joints. So we get like up, down, but we also get this that pulls out, as well as having that slight butterfly. It's just kind of tight, so be wary of that. So quickly taking a look at the accessories before we get into more detail, we get two alternate head sculpts. We get the golden idol, we get the headpiece of the Staff of Ra, we get his gun, we get the sandbag from the beginning of Raiders, we get his unfurled whip, and we also, oh no, where is it? We get a whip clip. Oh, it's in there. It's right there. It's not missing. Crisis averted. We get a whip clip that replaces it when it's not clipped on his side. It just clips in there because there's an open hole. And then of course we get a bunch of extra hands which have specific purposes. So yeah, let's take a closer look at these. Look at all these tiny little things. Like I could have lost that and I'm glad I didn't. So here is this whip. While it's clipped up and curled in, it just ports in there. We do get a little peg, and we have this piece which I thought was lost for when it's not pegged in there, which is just a little opened version of the whip clip. So it just pegs in there like so. There you go. I got it, I think. No, there, now I did. Just pegs in there like so. So you got the whip clip because we've got, of course, his whip right here, which is nice and solid, so you can't really bend it. It's painted a lot better than Hasbro's, who just cast it in brown and was like, there you go. But this is a nice dark brown with a nice varying brown paints in it. So it looks good. Trying to get as close as possible. You can see the detail in there, the braiding on the whip. We got the cracker there at the end. So yeah, really nice, really detailed, a lot bigger than Hasbro's whip. So there are two of his main things, the whip, well, both versions of the whip. Then of course, getting situated, trying to do this all at once and just edit around it. We've got his revolver, which once again is nicely painted. I believe it's a Webley snub-nosed. He modified it. But so yeah, we do get that. It looks better than Hasbro's version. It is more like his gun from the movies. So yeah, Webley revolver, which we do get a gun hand for. So let's take care of that as well. My goodness. Gun hand. All right. So with this, it is closed. So what you do is you slide very carefully because you don't want to break it. The hand is kind of pliable though because it's kind of soft plastic. You just slide it in there and you put that in there like that. And he only is right-handed, so of course, and I'll show you the little small Indiana Jones peg for his hand. It just pegs in there because he gets one gun holding hand because he is right-handed. So there's another accessory for Indy there. He'll probably keep on holding his gun because why not? He's Indiana Jones. And some of the other hands are item specific, so we can just swap the hands with the items in them when we get to that point. So yeah, extra hand there, my goodness. All right, we're gonna pop. Then of course, it being a Raiders of the Lost Indiana Jones, we get the golden idol and we also get a specific hand for it. You can see it's got a little notch in there. And that's because you're supposed to just, I looked at the pamphlet that it comes with, you're supposed to just slide that into his mouth and yeah, you slide it into the idol's mouth and he's holding it. So obviously that's left hand, so that would pour it in there, but we're not going to do that right now. But that's really cool that they thought ahead to get through there and have that held without like fucking up without that messing up the paint. I'll have to edit around that. But yeah, it is what it is. It's cool. I like it a lot. So let me get that back in there like that. All right, it goes like that. And then we'll move on to the next accessory, which is the sandbag, which I just dropped from the beginning of Raiders. Going to be doing a lot of editing this video, I can already tell, because I'm super excited. I'm just into it. We get this sandbag from Raiders, and I believe there is a specific hand for holding it, which is right here, maybe? Yes, it's got to be. Absolutely, that's it. And I just keep dropping it because I'm a klutz. I'm a big old stinking klutz. So, he comes with this open gripping hand, which fits perfectly around the sandbag, which is his right hand. So that would go where his, I'm not tripping, right? Yeah, where his gun holding hand, his right hand. So yeah, we get that. And then the really cool little piece that we get right here, which I'm afraid I don't want to lose at all, ever, is the headpiece of the staff of Ra, you know, Marion's amulet that she wore around her neck, that Arnold Taunt picked up. I can't get it to focus, I don't want to drop it. Hello there. There it is. Headpiece of the staff of Ra, right there, that Taunt picked up and burned one side into his hand, and they didn't have the other side. So they didn't have all the dimensions of the staff, and Indy did. So that's a really cool accessory because we got the whole staff in the Adventure series, but we didn't get just the headpiece itself. And there it is in all its glory. It's really nicely detailed. Like they did such a good job on that. Like, oh, too close, and then I dropped it. But yeah, we get that, and then we get these alternate heads, which we will have to pause to get into. So give me one. So first of all, we get this alternate smiling head sculpt of Harrison Ford, and it does look like him. It's got the lopsided grin, that doofy grin that we know from Harrison Ford, whether it be Han Solo or Indiana Jones or whatever character he's playing. We all know that face. And then, you know, you can take this part off, and then you got the faceplate itself and just the hair, because you can swap all three faces. But here's the second face that is alternate in the box. You can swap all three on the head, so there is kind of a worried or angry, like, fighting face. Once again, the likeness is amazing. SH Figure Arts really knocked it out of the park with these head sculpts. And then of course we get, you know, the head sculpt that he initially comes with, but you take the fedora off and there's this peg under here, so all of those heads can as well wear the fedora, because we just swap this here. So there he's got no hat, kind of worried, kind of, oh, where's my hat? Get off my plane. I'm gonna turn into the Red Hulk. But then, if he's not worried anymore, you know, you take the head off, and you, he's lost his head. You just pop that off, put that on, Actually, you know what? We're gonna go the step further, and we're gonna swap with the happy face. And we're gonna put the fedora hopefully facing the right way, which it's not. And then you can have him smiling with the fedora on. And then you get back to putting the head on the head sculpt itself. And yeah, you get all those different looks for Indy with one figure instead of Hasbro giving you a bunch of different figures with a few different head sculpts. We get all these different head sculpts in one, and they're all great. So yeah, that is it for the accessories. I think I went over all the hands. So yeah, now I need to get a bag for all this stuff because I don't want to lose any. I lied. He also comes with whip holding hands, right and left, which we have this same identical one from Hasbro. I wonder if those hands are interchangeable, by the way. The pegs are probably a different size. But yeah, 2 whip holding hands as well. Also, if you wanted to know, the Hasbro Temple of Doom short round hat technically does fit on those hatted head sculpts. So for anyone who wanted Indy with hair and a hat, well, you can have it both ways if you really want to. It's just a different fedora, different color, not as detailed. So yeah, that works too. First up for scale and comparison, here he is with 2 different versions of Indy from the Adventure series. One from Temple, one from Raiders, you know, tuxedo, normal outfit. So you can mainly see this comparison right here. SH Figure Arts is shorter than both of them, but really he's more detailed, and he's just an all-around better looking figure. I mean, just it's night and day next to the 2, especially with the face sculpts. Like this one looks kind of cartoony, and the SH Figure Arts, they really did a good job just nailing Harrison Ford's likeness. I don't know why they don't want to focus on our guys here, but yeah, come on, focus please. There you go. See, that face has nothing on that one. And even the better face from the Last Crusade version has nothing on the SH Figure Arts one. It's just so good. For more Adventure series, here he is with Marion Ravenwood and Henry Jones Sr., his dear old dad. And for some baddies from the Adventure series, here he is with Walter Donovan from Last Crusade and Renee Belloc, everyone's favorite baddie from the Raiders of the Lost Ark. You are but a pale reflection of me, or something like that. Remember what he said. And lastly, for Indiana Jones stuff, here he is with Sala and Marcus Brody, 2 of his besties. For some other SH Figure Arts, here he is with Harley Quinn and Spider-Man, 2 of my other favorite characters. In fact, these are probably my trio of favorite characters of all time, other than Star Wars stuff with Ahsoka and Han Solo, obviously. But yeah, speaking of Han Solo, here he is with Han Solo from Empire Strikes Back, Bespin on the left, and Return of the Jedi, Endor on the right. Love me some Harrison Ford, can't wait to see him as Red Hulk and Captain America Brave New World. We've got Power Rangers Lightning Collection with 2 different versions of Tommy, some G.I. Joe Classified series with Shipwreck and Retro Carded Duke, both of which slide right in with Indiana Jones. They both could be like right in the time, other than the weapons on Duke, of course. Jada Toys with Mega Man and Chun-Li. And then lastly, for comparison, here he is with some Marvel Legends with Logan and Cable. So with all of that being said, y'all, oh my gosh, I will say that this SH Figure Arts Indiana Jones is obviously worth it to me because I'm the biggest Indiana Jones fan in the world. I love this. And if you guys love my videos, make sure to hit like down below. If you haven't already at this point, please do that. I need to say it earlier in the videos, but hit like. Not enough of y'all hit that if you're watching all the way through. Just do it. If you're halfway through, 5 minutes in, 2 minutes in, just hit the like for me. I would love you so much. Also subscribe if you're not subscribed. Indy would love it if you subscribe too. I miss me doing some Indiana Jones videos, so I'm glad to have him. Yeah, so subscribe if you're not subscribed. Like the video. Comment, of course, down below. Let me know if you like this figure, if you want to get him, if you have him. What else you're looking forward to. The Mezco one. Oh my god, I cannot wait. The little 6-inch fedora is going to fit on his head. It's going to be so cool. Yeah, all that good stuff. Patreon, $1. Extra videos every month. Don't worry about it if you don't want to do it, if you can't do it, whatever. You don't have to. It's just there if you want it. This video is going to go up as soon as I'm done editing because I'm super excited about it. But yeah, all that good stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, Patreon. I love you. I will see you next time, and bye-bye. Mwah.